So hello, everybody. Most of you may know me. I'm Tori. Dr. Lehman has got caught up with patients, so he may be popping in a little bit later. We'll see. I'm joined by our lovely medical assistant, Shaylee. She's going to be helping me with questions if anybody has questions in the audience. So what we are going to be chatting today about is gifts for mom. So we're going to sort of talk through some products that are included in our Mother's Day baskets. So we'll just sort of chat through those. We'll be sharing some secrets just like we have been over the last couple of weeks. So it's just going to be really casual. We're going to be hanging out and chatting about skincare products. All right. There we go. Okay. So this is sort of the agenda here. We'll go through getting skin ready, which we briefly touched on a couple weeks ago. We'll go a little bit more in depth about that. Our daily power defense, sprinkle and texture repair, growth factor, and our firming serum and some sunscreen. So that's a little bit about Dr. Lehman. Most of you may know him. He is a double board certified physician. He has all kind of good stuff. He's not here today, so we're not going to do a full intro. So let's move along. Okay, so the first thing we're going to chat about, does mom's skin need some pampering? Do you want to pamper your mom? Does her skin need some pampering? Does she need to go from the left photo to the right photo? So the first step in doing that is going to be getting skin ready. Okay, so what this includes is going to be your cleanser, your exfoliator, and your toner. Now, there are a few different products that we have within each of those lines. So we have 3 different cleansers, we have 2 different exfoliators, and we've got 3 different toners. So we want to make sure that we're getting mom the right one for her skin type. So that is what we do here. We, curate it to you or mom's skin, whoever is receiving this gift. So we've got our hydrating cleanser for drier skin types. We've got our gentle cleanser for most skin types. And then we've got our exfoliating cleanser, which is for oily skin types. We've got, like I said, 2 of our exfoliators. So we've got our exfoliating polish and we've got our dual action scrub. So one is great for all skin types and then the other is better for acne, oily skin. And then we've got 3 toners. We've got our oil control pads, great for oily skin. We've got our complexion renewal pads, which is great for all skin types. And then the one you see here on this slide, that's our calming toner. So that one's a more gentle toner. That one you'll apply sort of like your typical toner, so you'll put a little bit on, like a little cotton pad, rub that one along the skin. So it's very important when you are getting your skin ready that you're using what is best for your particular skin type. A lot of people are just using some random things that they found from the store that somebody's tried to sell them, and it may not be what's best for you and your skin type, okay? So like I said, the first step to beautiful pampered skin is building the foundation. So let's get mom's skin ready. This is the first step, okay? What skin type do you have, Shaylee?
I definitely have an oilier skin type, and it really frustrates me because I try to use no oil like makeup and stuff. But then I also realized, I was going to talk to you about this earlier, too, is I just feel like I noticed that my skin has a lot more texture than it used to, like as I'm getting older. I'm 27 now, and these are things I need to start addressing at this time of my life.
Oh, you're 18.
So I just want to make sure and try to figure out what I need to do to get baby skin smooth again,
Yes, so we got to make sure that we're putting her on the skincare products for her specific skin type. So for example, if we were to put Shaylee on the hydrating cleanser, she would not see results because it's not made for her specific skin type. So that is number 1. Let's go on to number 2. How'd you fix that for me last time? There we go.
Really? Bear with us. Technical user error, probably. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I did. Is that it?
Okay. So next one we're going to chat about sensitive skin. So we know a lot of people struggle with this. Does your mom's skin look like this, or does your skin look like this? Sensitive skin, we see a lot of redness, a lot of times it's kind of tight, maybe a little bit of dryness, some flakiness. So that's what we call sensitized skin. Now, sensitive skin doesn't have to be forever. A lot of people that I see will come in and say, oh, I have super, super sensitive skin. I can't use anything on my skin or I'll have a reaction. So sensitized skin actually can be helped. There are specific products in our line that we do have for sensitive skin. So that product is our Daily Power Defense.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
So as like you get older, just naturally your skin kind of gets a little bit thinner. Is there anything like, is that kind of sensitive skin too? Or is there anything like these products? Is there any difference with that? I know that's kind of a question that my mom would have.
Right. So definitely as we age, our skin does thin. But there are different things that we can do to sort of rebuild that collagen, rebuild that elastin. And this Daily Power Defense actually does help with that. This particular product has ingredients in it to actually rebuild our DNA. There we go. Hopefully everybody can see that. Okay. So our Daily Power Defense has ingredients in that to help rebuild DNA. It's got skin strengthening ingredients. So it's literally like a workout for your skin. Okay. So if you are struggling with those issues that we saw on that previous picture, you know, the redness, the dryness, the flakiness, anything like that, that is what this is going to address. Okay. It's going to start to rebuild portions of the skin that maybe have been lost, and it's going to help our skin to be able to handle those ingredients that maybe we weren't able to handle before. So it also provides those powerful antioxidants. We've got some vitamin E in here to help with the free radical damage. So that's what, you know, we're exposed to when we're out either in the sun or, you know, pollution, anything coming at you from the outside world, if you will. Got it. Stimulates collagen production. So it is anti-aging, helps to tighten and firm the skin. It has a whisper, what we call a whisper of retinol. And the purpose for that is to, like I said, strengthen the skin here. We want our skin to be able to handle these certain types of ingredients. I don't know about you guys, but sensitive skin is not something that I would prefer. You know, I have a lot of people who say I have sensitive skin, but we don't want our skin to stay that way. And it helps to support a healthy skin barrier. So that's, you know, that surface of the skin, that's where we get those sensitized skin problems. So that's what this helps to support, that skin barrier, that top layer of the skin. Okay. There is something quickly that I wanted to mention. It's on the next slide about our Daily Power Defense. Oh, maybe we just have a little lag. There it is. So is moisturizer making your skin lazy? So our typical moisturizers that we are slathering on our faces every day to get that, I guess some people are looking for the glow, looking for the moisture. But those traditional moisturizers are actually making our skin lazy. So like I said, this Daily Power Defense is going to be a workout for your skin. When you put a typical moisturizer on the surface of the skin, your skin's saying, oh, okay, so now I don't have to produce this. But what we want you to do is we want your skin to produce those healthy cells on their own. We want your skin to produce hyaluronic acid on its own rather than relying on your traditional moisturizers. So that's where your Daily Power Defense is going to come in. It does have hydrators in there, so it's naturally hydrating. So it is going to give you that nice moisturized feel, but it's not your typical moisturizer. So
I had no idea. That is awesome. I had no idea. My skin is for sure probably lazy right now. Okay.
Sorry guys, we got a little bit of a lag, but we'll get there to our next slide. Okay, so next question. Are you noticing deep 11s and fine lines and wrinkles? Are you or mom noticing any of this? So let's go on to the next one and we'll talk about what sort of handles this. So we did briefly touch on our wrinkle and texture repair a couple of weeks ago, but this is a high potency retinol, okay? So it is a 0.5%. And what this one does, it actually penetrates down to the dermis. So it penetrates deeper. And my example for this is it starts at the bottom and works its way up. So some of those retin-A and retinol products start from the surface and work their way down. This one sort of works the opposite. So it works on those deeper textural issues. It works on those deeper 11s that we just saw in that previous photo, and then in those, you know, forehead wrinkles. So this helps with everything that's a little bit deeper. So it does penetrate down to the dermis. Helps, like I said on the slide, helps to support the appearance of a smooth texture, reduces fine lines and wrinkles. And every single one of Zio Skin Health's products do have moisturizers in them, so it has those hydrators. So let's go on to the next one. We'll take a look at some before and afters.
I have a quick question on this. Yeah. So I've never used the wrinkle and texture repair. For what you say is like penetrate, and I'm like, does this hurt? Do I feel it? Like, how does this feel? When
That's a great question, actually. So
the wrinkles, I'm like, okay, you're just gonna like suck it out. You know what's going on here?
So that's a good question. This one, it will cause what we call an anticipated reaction, which is, if you can kind of see on my neck, I'm a little bit flaky here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm a little bit flaky. So it can cause that if you've never used a retinol before, but that's what we're looking for. Now it doesn't hurt. You shouldn't really, you know, feel any like burning, stinging, itching. You shouldn't feel anything like that because, like I said, it does have those hydrators in there. But it's called a microemulsion. So all that means is it's penetrating down to the dermis and working its way up. So it's not going to hurt. It's not going to burn. It's not going to sting. It's got those hydrators in there, but you may experience an anticipated reaction.
And that's like that flaking, that feeling that you said.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so here is a before and after. So as you can see on the picture on the left, we've definitely got those deeper lines right here in the chin. Now to the right, you can see that those are diminished. So right here in this area, those aren't as deep as they were 12 weeks before. So guys, keep in mind these products are of 12 weeks of use. So this is just topical products. So these patients haven't had any laser treatments, no skin resurfacing treatments, nothing like that. It's just solely on these products that we're talking about. They use their Getting Skin Ready and their wrinkle and texture repair. So you can see a major change in only 12 weeks. And of course, it's going to continue to get better after those 12 weeks. But with any topical, so any of the products that we talk about today, it's typically 12 weeks where you really start to see those results. I mean, you can see a major change in that texture and those wrinkles there, you know?
I know that generally with like facial products and stuff, that are you able to put it like close to your crow's feet, or do you want to avoid the eyes as well? Because I know that's something that my mom always complains about, is her crow's feet on the side, and those are some wrinkles that she's always very self-conscious about. Like, could she use this product near her?
So that's a good question. Most of these products do sort of move, if you will. They'll migrate. So what you want to do is you want to stop the application of the product where you feel that bone right here, the top of your cheekbone, and it's going to sort of migrate towards the lower lids. And I would do the same thing. You would just stop at the eyebrow, and again, it's going to migrate. So it will help with those fine crow's feet, but you don't want to get it too close to the eye because we wouldn't want it to migrate into the eye.
Got it.
Exactly. So we have another before and after here, I believe. Let's see what we got next. We'll see that first patient. So you can see a major difference in these 11s here in the after. And remember, this is only 12 weeks, only topical. So that, I would say, is a major improvement. Major improvement.
On, like, the forehead too.
Yes. Yeah. So again, that's only topical products. That's crazy.
That's awesome. I know my mom would like love this.
Yes. So of course it does work for like deeper wrinkles, but again, it works for those textural issues as well. So for example, like acne scarring and any kind of previous scarring, it would work for that as well. So
awesome.
All right. Next one. Okay. So does mom need some rejuvenation? So we are noticing that she does have some fine lines and wrinkles, and just a little bit of dullness to the skin as well. So we will chat about, I believe we got growth factor next. So growth factor, unlike our retinols, this one is a gel that uses growth factors as the anti-aging portion, but this one won't cause an anticipated reaction. So if you're someone who you don't want to go through the peeling, the flaking stages of using a retinol, this would be your anti-aging option. So these growth factors are made of plants and enzymes to support skin rejuvenation and protect against future aging. So this one is like a lightweight gel feel. It helps to improve the overall appearance and texture of the skin, helps with fine lines and wrinkles, firmness and elasticity. And like I said, all of Zeo Skin Health's products have hydration. And this one sort of helps along your daily power defense as far as the skin's protective barrier. Your daily power defense would be your daytime, and this will be your nighttime. Okay. And you can also use this one along with our vitamin A products. So any of our retinols, like the wrinkle and texture repair we were just chatting about, you can use these two together, but what I would do is just rotate them. Okay. So one night you would use your wrinkle and texture repair, your next night you would use your growth factor. Okay.
Awesome.
What we got next? Let's see.
Oh, excited.
I wonder if anybody in the audience, have you used Zeo Skin Health before? Let me know in the chat box. So here's some before and afters of growth factor. Okay, so this one is more of those crow's feet and the fine lines. This one you can get pretty close again because it's not a product that's going to give you any irritation or anticipated reaction. So like you were saying about your mom, how she likes, you know, when you need a little something for those crow's feet, you can definitely bring this one all the way up to those crow's feet right in here. And it's still like the other product's going to migrate a little bit, but this one you don't have that fear of, you know, that reaction. So you can see the after. Again, this one is actually only 4 weeks of use, as you can see. So I can see a significant improvement here, right underneath the eye. And again, this is only 4 weeks. So this one almost helps to like fill in and kind of plump your skin. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got some people who said they are using Zeo. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Somebody asked, can you put the wrinkle and texture on your lips?
That's a good question. What I would personally recommend is to go around the lip line. So absolutely here and here. I wouldn't apply it directly to the lips, to like right on this portion. I would stay to the outer portions. But again, that would be the same reasoning as the eyes, because it's going to migrate a little bit. So you'll still get help on these lip wrinkles, but you don't necessarily want all of that.
Like apply it on your...
Right. So you don't want that crusty feeling on your lips, if you will.
Peeling.
Exactly.
Not a good look.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And we also had Jennifer say that she uses the product at night every day, the growth factor.
Yep. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Awesome.
And if you're wondering where that would fit into your current routine, that would be the last product that you would use before you go to bed. And there actually is, somebody asked me about this, there is a specific way to apply this product. So you actually want to apply this 30 minutes before you're going to sleep. Okay, so before you get in bed, 30 minutes before, you want to actually massage this product in. So massaging it is actually what activates it, and it's what helps it to further sink into the skin. So 30 minutes before bed, do a nice little facial massage on yourself with this product and you are good to go.
Awesome.
Okay?
You should make a video of like a facial massage so people can see how to do
Yes.
it. I think that's like my favorite thing I do is a face massage.
Yes.
It feels so
good idea.
good. Yeah, Jennifer said that she has it sitting on her nightstand. Jennifer, have you seen like a lot of results? Are you obsessed with it? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Okay.
Let's see what we got next.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. Screen, don't do this to me.
Jennifer popped in and said, I look 20 years younger.
Okay.
We're a little...
Okay, yeah. Okay, so are you noticing sagging skin and sagging of the jowls? Okay, so we see this quite a bit in our practice. It's, of course, a natural part of aging. You're going to start to see those lines here. Those marionettes sort of start to turn the wrong way. So you're kind of frowning a little bit while you're smiling. So we do have a product for that as well. And that one is going to be our firming serum. So let's talk a little bit about the dermal epidermal junction. We did chat about this a little bit with Shanna from Revision last week, but this is basically where your top layer of skin, which is the epidermis, meets the dermis, which is that layer underneath the epidermis. So the DEJ is where those two layers of skin meet. And that is really where aging starts. So that's where you start to see the sagging of the skin, the loss of firmness, the loss of collagen and elasticity. So that is what this firming serum is targeting, that dermal epidermal junction right there, if y'all can see.
And so that's what basically is causing wrinkles.
So this is where all of that starts to break down. So that's where we typically see the start of aging, right at that DEJ. Okay. So the one on the left is that youthful skin. Yeah, no worries. And then the one on the right is where we can see that aging. So you can see where those creases start to form in the skin.
Got it.
Okay. So firming serum, this has ingredients that target the DEJ. So we want to hold that DEJ together. So this product is going to tighten and firm the skin. Helps with sagging and laxity of the skin. So it helps to basically bring back those facial contours. So some people when their skin starts to sag, you start to lose that, you know, natural jawline.
Yeah.
So you can't really see where your natural contours are anymore. Same thing with the cheeks. So we sort of lose that volume here and we start to sag down here. So that is what this product is targeting. Supports healthy structure of the skin. With the natural renewal process as well. This has also got some antioxidants in it. So again, we're protecting against those free radicals that we're coming in contact with every single day, every time we step outside. So if you are experiencing that laxity in the jowls, the neck, the cheeks, this is the product that is going to be for you.
Could you see results just using just this, or should they be using all the other products? So obviously, I guess you should be using all the other products to enhance this, but would you be able to see any results of just using this?
Yeah, so that's a great question. The firming serum and the growth factor work amazing together. Okay. So they do enhance each other. So they do something that's a little bit different. Okay. So this one works on like that sagging, like I said, the loss of elasticity. The other one, the growth factor helps to sort of plump up that skin, and it helps with those more fine lines and wrinkles that are on the surface of the skin. So they work well together.
It's like a dynamic duo.
Exactly, exactly. So you're targeting two different things. You will see, of course, results with both of them individually, but when you do put them together, it's a match made in heaven.
Got it.
Yep.
Might take notes from my mom. Like, okay.
Like, which basket do I need?
Yeah. Like, all right, mom, just get ready for Sunday.
Okay, so here's some before and afters of, this is just firming serum alone. Okay, so remember, we can get enhanced results with the rest of the routine, but this is just using firming serum. So you can see where you're starting to get that laxity there. In that area that we were talking about, that marionette basin, and then those jowls here, you can see that that's significantly decreased there. And the skin is literally starting to lift back up, which is crazy. And guys, remember, this is only products. Okay, so no procedures, anything like that. That was just 12 weeks of using the firming serum.
Oh, that's crazy.
I believe we have one more before and after here. Yeah, so same thing here. That's crazy. I love it. So same thing here, but she's got a little bit more fine creasing here. And then same thing. This is after 12 weeks. You can see significant improvements.
You can see like on her jawline.
Yes, yes, right here, especially right in there. That is smoothed out, and like I said, that skin is literally starting to lift back up.
It's exciting.
Yes. Oh yeah, so Becca had asked if you can use the firming serum in conjunction with the growth factor. Yes. Perfect. Chat about that.
The dynamic duo.
Yes.
Let's see if I'll go to the next slide.
There's one more before that. There we go. Okay, so does mom need a simplified routine? I know back in the day, when I would look in like my mom's medicine cabinet, you would see just tons of products like falling out, and I'm like, how do you use all of that? And what are you doing with this?
I think I like went through it like just to like be like my mom and be like, oh, let me put all these things on my face.
Yes.
Like, I don't even know if she was using any of them either.
Exactly. So I think half the time there's just like stuff that we've accumulated and we don't even know like what half of it is. Let's go to the next one. We'll look at that meme. Too many products, help me choose. So not only are there so many product lines, But in a routine, you know, a lot of times we don't know, again, what's best for us and what's best for our skin type. So we need to simplify that routine. So one of these products in particular, we'll kind of lump this in with our SPF, you can go ahead, is our IntelliShade. So this is our all-in-one. It's an anti-aging moisturizer as well as an SPF. Okay, so if mom is looking to simplify her morning routine, of course we would want to create a customized routine and have a, you know, a few products in the routine. But if she was somebody who was like, nope, I'm going to use one thing, give me one thing to put on my face in the morning, it will be this. Okay. So it hydrates and moisturizes, helps with the natural skin barrier. It provides a nice light tint, so if she doesn't want to wear makeup, but she wants a little something to sort of...
Does it matter, have to match with her skin tone?
No, so these are a universal shade. They will sort of adjust to your skin type.
Okay.
Or to your skin tone, sorry. And there are a few different ones that we have here. So we have the matte version that you can see here. So that one leaves a nice matte finish. If you're more oily, acne prone, I would go for the matte. The True Physical, so that one in the middle is actually all physical sunscreen. So it's zinc and titanium in there. There are no chemical absorbers in that product. And then the IntelliShade Original, that one is for those drier skin types or normal skin types. If you like that juicy looking skin, that is going to give you juicy skin, girl. Juicy skin. Okay, so that one is your hydrator, your moisturizer, your anti-aging, and your SPF. So if mom wants one thing to use and she is going to be lazy, this is the one to use. And then while we're here, we'll just chat about the importance of SPF. So this has your SPF 45 in it. So again, she doesn't have to use like 50 products, like a makeup, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. It's all in here. But the importance of sunscreen, wearing your sunscreen every single day, whether you are going out or not. I hear a lot of people say like, oh, well, I'm just staying inside today, but we're all working from home. We're in front of our screens. We're exposed to blue light throughout the day. So our sunscreens do have blue light protection as well. Nice. And not only does that affect our eyes, but it affects our skin. So it ages our skin just like UVA and UVB rays do. So protect your skin, people. Wear it every single day. I don't care if you're going outside. I don't care if you work the night shift. Just like used to whenever you brush your teeth in the morning. Exactly. Again, if you don't want 50 steps, go for the IntelliShade.
Yeah, okay? I feel like this is like a solid product that anybody that gets like, I mean, I know I'm younger and I still get overwhelmed with all these amount of face products and stuff, and you know, moms dealing with their kids at home, they don't have time to do a 10-step routine, so it's just like this is a pretty solid like go-to one, it sounds like.
This is perfect for moms, especially moms when they go with small children.
Working at home, I know they're stressed out, like let's just help with the, you know, anti-aging, because I know it's going to age you a little bit.
Throw it on and you're good to go for the day.
Okay, let's see.
I think we do have a before and after of IntelliShade, just to sort of show the powerful ingredients in there, not only the tint. So, there it is. There we go. Okay, so you can see how much brighter this patient's skin is after 12 weeks. So it does, again, have antioxidants in this product, so it's going to help brighten the skin. Anti-aging ingredients is going to help tighten the skin and help with these fine lines and wrinkles. You can even see this little crease here, her nasolabial fold, has been improved over that 12 weeks of use. And all of those sunspots are lighter. And of course, we're protecting against getting more sunspots because it's got that SPF 45 in there. So I would say this is of 12 weeks of using only the IntelliShade. So this is a fantastic improvement after 12 weeks. I mean, that looks great.
Yeah, it's awesome that it helps like remove those like sunspots and damage.
Yep, antioxidants. Okay, so here are our baskets. We have a few different ones to choose from. Okay, so the one on the left includes our Getting Skin Ready, like we chatted about. We've got our Daily Power Defense and then our Daily SPF. Okay, so that's going to be our first basket, and we've got a little Zio makeup bag in there as well. Our second basket, so the one in the middle, is gonna again have our Getting Skin Ready, so important. Getting Skin Ready, our Daily Power Defense. We've got our black mask in there, which we chatted about last week with Shanna. And then we have our UV Clear in there. So of course we have our sunscreen. And then back here in that little bag, we've got our firming serum. So we chatted about our firming serum that helps with that DEJ, that aging. So we've got that thrown in basket number 2. And then our basket number 3. So this one has got our Getting Skin Ready, our Daily Power Defense, We've got our growth factor in this one, as well as our firming serum. So our dynamic duo we've got in this one, as well as our IntelliShade. Okay, so this one, we've got everything we talked about in this basket. And each of our baskets will include a $100 gift card. So mom can use the gift card if she wants to restock on products, or if she wants to come in and get some services done. She'll have a little credit for that as well. So we've got some options for you to choose from. Each of these are at different price points. If you want specific pricing, you can call the office and we can get you specific pricing on each of these. But we've got options for mom and she is going to love it. So questions, does anybody have questions? Let's take a look at our chat box.
Well, Diana said, how long does it take to see results from each basket?
How long does it take to see results? Okay, so most of the ones that we looked at within our presentation was 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So we could see most of our before and afters were 12 weeks. You may be able to see results before then, but typically with topical products, to really, really see a difference with your skin, it's going to take about 12 weeks. Okay.
So having some patience there and trust the process.
Yes,
people.
trust the process.
Okay, and it looks like Jennifer said, how could you purchase this product for my mom? Just by calling the office?
Yeah, so you can call the office. You can send us a message on Instagram or Facebook. One of our team members will be able to respond. And yeah, we can get it all hooked up for you.
Well, how do they pick it up? Can we ship it? Do they have to come to the office?
Yes, so we have, honestly, whatever works for you. We are here for you in these days, so we can either ship it to mom, we can ship it to you to give to mom, we can do curbside pickup.
Nice.
So we've got a lot of options. However you want her to receive it, we can offer it to you.
Okay. All right, what's another question we got here? What if my mom doesn't like something in the package? So is she able to replace it?
So what we did with these, of course, like I said, we want everyone to get the products that are specific to their skin type.
Okay.
Now what we have in here is what's called our Getting Skin Ready kit, like we chatted about. We've got our gentle cleanser, which we talked about is good for all skin types. And we've got our exfoliating polish and our daily power defense. So those are really staples that almost every single person should be on. Now there may be a few exceptions to this. Maybe you've got like severe acne and something is irritating you. If that's the case, definitely reach out to one of our team members and we will be able to help you with that and we can trade something out for you. But overall, I think these products you're going to love them.
Yeah.
You're going to love them. Yeah.
I saw that Rebecca made a good point too, that how will my mom know what order to put these in? Like how, what order her skincare routine, what should it be?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we've got something called our Zio prescription pads. So what we can do for you is we can write everything out step by step for you or for your mom. So it'll have a list of every single product and we're just going to write AM or PM and we're going to number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your routine.
Oh,
okay, so yeah, we can stick that in the basket for mom, make it easy for her. All she's got to do is pull out that little sheet and she can look step by step what she's got to do.
Perfect. As well, we had another question. Are you still offering free virtual skin care consults?
We are. So again, reach out to the office. You can call us. You can send us a message on Instagram or Facebook and we'll be able to respond to you. But yes, we are offering free skincare consultations. Dr. Lehman and myself are doing skincare consultations. So just reach out and we can get you on the schedule. Absolutely.
So if like my mom, if I got my package from my mom, could she have a virtual skin consult and you can kind of tell her what each product, just like a more face-to-face personal thing where it's saying, okay, well, this is for this, and walk you through the steps and what you're expecting.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
perfect.
We sure can. Let's go on to the next slide because I believe we do have our phone number on one of the slides, which
is a way to contact.
Let's see. There we are. Yeah, so schedule your virtual consultation. So like I said, with either Dr. Lehman or myself. And there's our phone number up there in the corner, 512-478-2273. Yeah, so reach out to us if you have any questions about any of the products in the baskets, or if you want to set up, like I said, a virtual consultation. Once you purchase the basket for mom, if she wants to, like Shaylee said, call in and let one of us take a look at her skin and see, what the order should be for her, what exactly she should be using at what time, AM or PM, all that good stuff. We can set her up.
kind of makes it a little bit more special. You're like, hey, I got you this whole skincare product and a consult.
Yes,
It's like, here's a little personal touch for you, Mom.
Absolutely.
So
let's see what we got next. We got a couple more things. Okay, so our webinar for next week, we are going to be chatting with our training executive from ZO. Her name is Carla, and she is amazing. She's a wealth of knowledge, so be sure to sign up for our next webinar. She is going to chat about the 5 facts you need to know to combat aging. So she's amazing. Her and Dr. Lehman will be chatting about, like I said, our ZO products and the aging process. So sign up for that. You can follow that link. You can type that into your web browser and sign up for our next one.
Is this going to be posted like on our Facebook?
Yeah,
Instagram?
so we'll post this on Facebook and Instagram as well. So you can just click on that link through one of our social media
Platforms.
Yes, platforms. Thank you. I was like,
got you, girl.
Yeah, and you can just click on that and sign up for it that way. Okay, so look good, feel great. You can go on to the next slide. That was right anyway. So this is just a snapshot into our VIP program. So we will be doing memberships. A lot of you come here and see me monthly. So we are going to have some options for you. We'll sort of have 3 tiers for it. It's going to be our refresh, our restore, and our rejuvenate. So there will be more details on this. So this is just a snapshot into, what you can expect in the future from us, because we've got some amazing deals coming up.
Yeah, that's exciting.
For our VIPs. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, we will have more details on this. This is just a little intro. Let's see what we got next. Come on, slideshow.
Like it went through again, and sometimes it's like, I'm just going to wait a minute.
I know, I think we have a couple more slides and we'll wrap it up. Hang with you guys. Okay. So subscribe and follow us. Here are all of our social media platforms, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. We've got our email on here. Like I said, if you have any questions, and then our website. Of course, we are a small business, so if y'all would help us out by leaving us some reviews on Google or on any of our social media platforms, it helps us so much. And I think that is all for today. I think that's the last one. So subscribe, follow us, leave us some reviews, and we love spending this time with you guys. And we will see you next week for our next webinar.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.